getting a really good start alongside us, and we're being beaten up at the start. So what's going on, guys? Box here, and welcome back to another episode of the MotoGP 2021 modded career mode. And today we're going to be heading into the next two rounds, and we're kicking things off with Silverstone. Now I've already done qualifying, and we've qualified P2 just behind Mir, I think it was, on the Suzuki. Less than a 10th behind, so very close. But as things stands in the championship, Marc Marquez leads with 5 points off of him, and Oliveira is still hanging in there, just 15 points back from Marc Marquez. So then, Mir on pole. Where can we get him? He is still in the hunt. He's 39 points behind Marc Marquez, and you know, he's in 4th, so he's still very much within the championship, but he needs to close that gap down to be comfortably in the championship fight. Now, tyre-wise, I'm going to go on the rear tyre. I'm going to go with a medium. On the front, I'm going to go with a soft. Let's see if the risk pays off. I need to take a bit of a risk to stay in the fight, in the hunt. Oh, I've gone for a medium on the front. How did I do that? Okay, I meant to go for a soft on the front, but I must have gone for a medium by mistake. So then, lights are about to go out. Let's rev up and see if we get ourselves a decent start. Up into power mode 2 we go. We've got Rins up our inside as well. Gonna try and, I was gonna say cut him off into turn 1. But he was very much trying to get through, and he goes through. The Suzukis, they work round here. I mean, we've seen Vinales. I think Vinales won on the Suzuki a few years ago, the season before he joined Yamaha. And then Rins versus Marc Marquez in 2019. That was a cracker. So Suzuki, they are proven to go quickly round here. And look at that. Quartararo and Oliveira right behind me. So Mir is definitely going to be looking to check out if he can. I've got a very fast Oliveira behind, who is going pretty quickly, and he knows he needs to strike back. But look at that, huge battle going on behind. Lots of people involved in that fight, but let's see if we can hang on to the back of the Suzukis. Like I said, they're quick round here. They have very good race pace. They've proven that over the years as well at this circuit, so let's see how we go. Saying that, says Valentino Rossi. He's pretty successful at this circuit. 4/10 off almost. They're pushing like mad, and look at Oliveira. I told you he was quick around here. I don't know where Marc Marquez is. That's Pol Espargaro in P5 on the Repsol Honda. And I massively outbrake myself. I don't know what happened there. Just a huge mistake, and that's cost us big time. Oliveira's through into P3. Struggling a bit for front end feel. I mean, I wish I'd have selected my tyres properly. I was saying about having the soft in, and I was choosing a medium. I don't know what I was doing. But we're going to need to work the front end. If we work it, we'll get some heat into it, and it should pay off later on in the race. Come on. Where can we get Espargaro then? See if we can get him. Good exit out of turn 5. Power mode 2. Tucked right in his slipstream. Come on, move over. We are through for now. See if we can get it stopped. Get the whole thing slowed down. I really wish I had a soft front tyre. But I chose this. Wasn't like the game got it wrong. I just wasn't paying attention. I wonder if a hard rear tyre would have been better as well. Dunno. We'll see how this medium lasts. It's getting pretty hot on the right hand side, but I can always turn the traction control up if I need to manage that. But we're sticking with the top 3 for now. No one's pulling out. Usually Marc Marquez, if he's at the front, he will just pull away, but Mir doesn't seem to be able to do that right now. I really want to know where Marc is. The main championship fight ourselves. So Mir 58.7. That is a solid lap time. Oliveira 58.7. Sorry, Mir went fastest. And then Oliveira's just gone even faster, so they're going quickly, this lot. And I think I'm just off the pace. I didn't get a chance to look at my lap time as we crossed the line. But so far we're sticking about 4 tenths back, but I can't bridge this gap, and certain sectors were quicker, certain sectors were not. But again, I really want to know where Marc Marquez is in this race. It's going to be pretty crucial in the championship. Especially if Oliveira beats us, he's going to close us down. But if I'm only 1 position behind him, then that'll be okay. But he's just set fast up at the race, doesn't he? So we know he's got more pace available. Come on. Round turn 10. Blast for the line. Oh, that's not the line, that's the F1 start finish straight. It's because I recorded F1 career mode not so long back at Silverstone. Oh, it's not my day today. But look at this. Oh, Oliveira duffing up the young gun. And we're back into P3. Don't think he expected that one, did he? To be fair, neither did I. But we're through on Oliveira. He's got Pole Espargaro, and we've upset his rhythm, which is the key thing. He was starting to build momentum, Oliveira, and he could have gone higher up the grid, but we've put a halt to that, and we've really disrupted his rhythm, which is all we need. So we're going to be rounding off lap number 3 any moment now, and starting the last 2 laps of the race at Silverstone. Can we get Rins? Can we get Mir? Let's see, but I think we can go top in the championship. Just try and look for Marquez P8. Oh, God. Messed that up horribly. I was just too busy looking at the stack on the left to see where Mark was. But P8 is where Marquez is, so that's good. Next up, we've got San Marino, of course, which is Valentino's home Grand Prix. Very special race for him. So let's see if we can make it a good one. Look at us tucked in the back of Rins. Oh, that's working well. Look at the slipstream. All the way up to Mir, drafting ourselves up the field. Could we get a win here? I don't know if I've suddenly found pace or whether our medium front tyre, like I said, is coming good near the end. But I don't know. Maybe the Suzukis are just struggling right now. Look at that. Underneath of Mir. We're going to squeeze him right out. Struggling for the front end grip, rear end grip as well, but we lead out of nowhere. I didn't expect that on this lap, I won't lie. 58.7 fast lap of the race from Oliveira at the minute, I think, so let's just compare that time. I don't want to pull the brake lever any harder, and that has really cost us. Mir's through again. Oh, sorry, Mir. Wheel to wheel racing. I am struggling a bit with the front end. Like I said early on, I wanted the soft, so I'm a bit cautious in some of these braking zones. So then we're going to be starting the final lap, and it is time. Power mode 2, we can go the whole lap. 58.9, so not even a fast lap of the race, but solid pace come the end of this Grand Prix. Solid pace. Let's see if we can bring it home. The Suzukis have dropped right off at the minute. Can't remember what tyres they started on. I think they had a soft front in. Mir did, so maybe that front tyre's just had it come the end. Really looks like he's hit the cliff. He's gone behind Alex Rins now, and Rins is in P2, so this is Mir's chance. But what's the gap? 1.3. Just hold it together, half a lap to go, and we can bring home another win this season. And I didn't expect this race outcome to be like this. So then around the final corner, solid lap time. I think that's a PB from us. 58.6 I think it was, or might have been a 58.7. 58.656, fastest lap of the race from Valentino there. Very, very good outcome today. Marquez P7, Oliveira P4, put in plenty of riders between us and our championship rivals. Okay, let's just show some appreciation for this move we got done on Oliveira earlier. I was really satisfied with it, and look at that, just all over the back of him, sliding along, and we end up outbraking him through there. So absolutely amazing overtake there. Really, really pleased with that. Ooh, he did try and take a tight line and come back at us there, but there you go. So then the championship looks like this. We retake the lead, and we have 11 points distance back to Marquez, 22 points back to Oliveira, Mir only 43 points back. So the championship still very, very tight, too close to call. But let's head out to Valentino's home Grand Prix then. So then, we made it on pole position. I didn't show qualifying. It was a bit easy, let's say. The AI are pretty weak round here at San Marino, I must say. At least in qualifying. We'll see what they're like in the race. But we're going for a soft front, medium rear. And that's pretty much what everyone's gone for. Good range of tyres though. Hards out there, softs, mediums. Very varied. Mid-pack's a bit more stable with mediums and hards, but softs in the front. Everyone trying to mix up the strategy to take the win, but we're on pole. We had about a half a second lead, if not more. I think it's about 6/10, but let's see what we can do. Valentino Rossi, can he get back-to-back wins this episode and really set ourselves up for a fantastic championship fight? So let's see what the launch is like. It's pretty decent, but Oliveira getting a really, really good start alongside us, and we're being beaten up at the start. Marquez and Oliveira through. They both know that if they want to stop us escaping in the championship. Whoa, Mir! Whoa, huge collision there. He just rode into us. What? That was crazy. But as I was saying, Marquez and Oliveira know they've got to put in a shift if they want to keep the championship fight alight. And there's a huge crash behind. What is it with people at San Marino? Whoa, too deep, too deep, too deep, too deep, too deep. Just about to keep it off the AstroTurf, but these guys both know they need to get a win under their belt. They can't afford to let us get back-to-back wins, and especially coming off of such a good Grand Prix at Silverstone. Hey, Morbidelli's with us. It's been a while. I really expected Morbidelli to be up in the championship fight, but not meant to be. But Oliveira, Marquez and ourselves, 3 championship rivals right now. Mir, I don't know, just been disappointed with him this season, especially for riding into me then. But yeah, disappointed with his form. He's been there, but he's had good early pace, and then I don't know, he just lets it go on the last few laps. So I think I might say we can write him out the championship fight, and it's going to be the 3 of us, unless something crazy happens. But Oliveira under pressure from Marc Marquez. Marc Marquez seems to have, I don't know, seems to have a rocket up his arse. He is motivated today, and we can fully expect if he hits the front to be checking out, so I need to get a wiggle on. See then, let's pick up a bit of a distant tow from Marquez and Oliveira. But I can see a bit of a fight happening here today. I don't want to take any chunks out of our tyre life if we can avoid it. If Marquez gets by Oliveira, then I think we're going to have to just throw everything we've got at trying to get past Oliveira as well and go after him. 32.9. Marquez checking us out. This is going to be an intense championship fight, let alone this race. It's these races where we're very close, where it's going to be important, because it could go either way. It can go in either of the 3 of our direction. So these races are crucial. Obviously, when like Marquez struggles or we struggle, it's going to cost us. But these ones in particular, where there's 3 of us fighting for a win, that win, whoever gets it, could have a real impact on the end result in the championship. So currently sat 4/10 behind Marquez, sitting very comfortably back here. Front tyre's getting a little bit hot. I mean, it could be down to the soft tyre, or it could be down to the fact that we've been following Marquez for almost 3 laps now quite closely, so the hot air from his exhaust heating up our front tyre isn't going to help anything. But just keep an eye on things. If we're getting some clear air, we might see the temperature drop right now. But so far, we're glued to the back of Marquez, and as I said, I don't want to start fighting. If we start fighting Marquez, Oliveira can go. If Marquez gets past Oliveira, then we need to start fighting. For now, we've got a little bit of time. Let's just buy our time a little bit. 32.5. So even just sat behind these guys, we're going quickly. And Marquez, he's all interested, isn't he? Wonder if sitting behind Oliveira all race long is affecting his front tyre as well. That'll be interesting to see. But right now, I feel like Oliveira's not struggling for pace. He's obviously got pace. He's leading the race. But I think ourselves and Mark have a lot more in the bag than the KTM rider has. I have spoken a little bit too soon about Oliveira. He looks like he's checking out a little bit, but us three, we are spreading out. So, yeah, my tyres, I'm feeling too great, to be honest. A little bit hot. Now they're obviously past the halfway mark in the race. You know, things aren't feeling great, and I'm just a bit tentative on the brakes. This lap I've struggled more so than previous laps. See if we can bring it back together though. The race isn't over yet. We've got 2 laps to go after this one. But Oliveira is checking out from Mark. I didn't expect this, I have to say. I really thought Marquez had a lot of pace in the bag and he was just holding it back. But it seems to be the other way around. It seems to be Oliveira is doing just that. So let's go Palmo 2. It's time for us to bolt. Oliveira is leaving Marquez. So let's see if we can get by Mark. Around the final corner. Rear end getting a little bit twitchy as we're asking for the power. 32.3, yep. He's definitely found some pace. Oliveira just surprising us both. I didn't expect this. I don't think Mark did. I've gone 32.4, so we're almost matching his pace. Not quite though. Let's go. We've got to get past Mark. I think as long as Oliveira doesn't make a mistake, he's probably got this race win in the bag. Oh, I'm trying to send it over the inside of Marquez. He's not having anything of it. Come on. Oh, he's got the inside line and he's sending us out to the outside. Look at that. Let's see if we can get the cut back on Marquez. Look at this. Side by side with the Spaniard. Oh, took back in the slipstream. Yeah, he's backed out of that on the outside. No way he was going to get through there. So there we go. Into P2 then. Oh, I thought that was Marquez that fell off. Rins on the Suzuki, so both Suzuki's out of this race. I've run it deep. Oh, Mark's there. He's still there. He really is still there, isn't he? One more lap to go then. And the gap to Oliveira, well, that is 32.2 from him. Okay, he's definitely proved me wrong. So then the final sector to go. Oliveira, he's just disappearing right now. He's an orange bullet in the distance. I thought I had my money on Marc Marquez winning this race, not gonna lie. Didn't even have money on myself. And I've ran incredibly deep there and got myself a corner cut. Wow. Come on. Let's keep it ahead. Final corner. That's got to be more than 3/10, hasn't it? I'm worried now, but Oliveira takes the win. Fantastic result for him. P2 for us. Yes, we managed to hold on, which means in the championship, wow, Oliveira still P3. I expected him with Marquez in P3 as well to overtake in the championship to get P2, but no. I suppose we were leading before this race as well, weren't we? I'm pretty disappointed with Morbidelli this season. I really thought he'd do more, but Petronas Yamaha lead, so he's doing enough. Suzuki's though taking a hit, both of them not finishing. That's probably why we ended up topping the team championship after this race. But that has been it for today's episode. I really do hope you have enjoyed another thriller. Not quite back-to-back wins, but we took a win at Silverstone and a podium in the form of P2 at San Marino. So not long to go now. Probably about 3 or 4 episodes to go, so make sure you stay tuned for the rest of this series. It's going to be a cracking championship fight. Top 3 separated by 17 points. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.